All right, we're loud and we can all hear Constantine's heavy typing in the background because he doesn't know how to mute himself.
My apologies. Every time I mute myself, I end up fucking forgetting, so I'll just mute.
I guess we're live with that. So it is Friday. Man, what a week. But Friday is here. And we've got some BX Dungeons and Dragons. Dion is starting it off right with a big old lung full of smoke there. Doing it all for us that can't, because we'll die if we do. Well, let's start with Dion. Who you got tonight, Dion?
Hello, I'm Dion, the hookah smoking not a caterpillar, and tonight I am playing Stoltine Reinbach the Seventh, who is also not a hookah smoking caterpillar, but he
I don't know.
is
I mean,
a level 6 cleric magic user.
You got that D'Amberville blood. You might be. I mean, who knows, really?
Maybe on Tuesdays.
Could be.
Only Tuesdays at noon.
Mm-hmm.
Richard, tell us all about your non-thief.
I'm just wondering if we've ever actually seen Scholheim outside of his clothes. Whether he is, in fact, like a caterpillar on a trench coat. Could be.
Every time he gets drunk. Every single time.
I may or may not be 3 halflings in a trench coat.
Well, I am one of those halflings, but not in a trench coat. And I'm the halfling known as Scrimbleshanks. Definitely not a thief.
Mm-hmm. Bill, who you got?
I am playing Radnor the Large. I am a 9th level magic user, and I'm very large.
Mm-hmm. Constantine can now unmute himself and tell us who he's playing tonight.
I'm playing Dilga, your friendly neighborhood dwarven staff sergeant thing. You don't have any other dwarven soldiers, so I'm going to assume that I can call myself the friendly neighborhood dwarven soldier for now.
I miss
I guess.
Darby.
There are actually other dwarves in your party now, as you are being accompanied by several of the Green Company. So there are other dwarves.
I'm not actually
Are they
in a
desert
neighborhood
dwarves?
right now.
Who will fist fight you for the title.
Okay, I will take the title as the friendly neighborhood desert dwarf because they aren't from a fucking desert. So fuck
How
you.
do you know? How do you know?
Do they know what a sandworm is? Do they know how to boil water without water?
Without water?
Okay, I'm going to say no on that one. I'm just going to go with no.
It's a
Good
really
luck to know.
obscure thing. You need an animal to do it in the desert.
Yeah.
Oh, a
So-
tauntaun.
Or you
Picking
could get a
up from
human.
last time.
Humans have plenty of water. You just have to kill them and use their body for the water. It's really fucked up, but who cares?
Okay, sure.
They're just
That
humans.
is your
They're
lesson of
replaceable.
anatomy for the day. Humans are full of water. They're like cactus, right? You cut them open and you just drink the water out of the hollow.
No, you gotta do some weird procedure. It's
Not
worth
as
it
easy
in the
as
end.
sounds. So you guys almost made it. Almost made it to Galantry before you were attacked by some things. Some things. Then you killed those things.
Yes, we did.
A bunch of very bug-like creatures with acid-like blood. I believe Radnar successfully identified them as demons from the pit, summoned here for some reason.
I suppose it was to cause mayhem.
Probably so. So you finish the rest of your trip to Galantry City. You passed by this before, many years ago, for some of you anyway. Oh, yes, Jameis is not here tonight. He is elsewhere, so his character will just be, walking around in a daze, having smoked some of Radnar's space weed. He will be just part of the baggage tonight.
Yeah, not everyone can handle that shit.
No, elves are just lightweights. So Galantry City looks very different from the last time some of you have passed here before. The walls are all manned by very vigilant guards. It seems like there are masses of people teeming into the cities. the gondolas that once crossed the riverways that kind of make up the area around Galantry City are all been militarized, shields and armored up, taken over with by troops. There are many shelters just within the city walls for all of the people that are streaming in from the countryside, no longer able to run their farms because they're being ran over by humanoids, demons, and other such things. Not to mention the southern provinces were destroyed by a meteorite a few months ago while
I
you
hate
were
when
away.
that happens.
Yeah.
That's incidental.
Okay, so you are just joining the throngs of folks that are heading in. There are a lot of soldiers mixed in as well because a call has gone out. Galantry is paying very well or offering both food and protection to anyone willing to fight for its defense. While the edicts against clerics and non-humans have been lifted for the common good, there's lifting of laws, and then there's changing of hearts and minds, which hasn't happened as much.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know who to put. Well, that goes in the book.
Don't I remember that you have to be licensed as a spellcaster here?
You did at one time. Apparently waived during war.
Interesting.
Oh, thank God.
I wonder if I could get licensed as a spellcaster or something. Cost any spells.
So
No.
as you join the throngs of people that are journeying inside, each folks are being stopped on the inside. There are basically finding out what your need is and what your capabilities are. Those that are fleeing, that are here as refugees, are being sent to certain areas where they can be provided with shelter and food, healing if necessary, medical aid if magical healing is not required, but some aid is. Those that are fighting fit and are, you're not so much being given the choice. Like if you are a fighting man and you're willing to fight for the defense, you are given armor, weapons, and told to report to certain areas. If you are of good health and of fighting age, but not necessarily willing to fight, you're still conscripted, but you're not going to be put on the front lines. They still need folks to help run things. So every able-bodied person is being put into service. Now, to their credit, those who are not able-bodied are being taken in, cared for, and fed as best as possible. A city this size and this many people all crammed in here, resources have got to be starting to reach a limit. So the Green Company approaches. Now, you do have a commander of the company, so you can choose whether or not you guys want to take the lead or just let the unit commander take the lead, and he basically leaves this up to you. Radnar, at least, is you're a charter member of the Green Company, so technically you are the highest ranking member of the company, but you may not be comfortable taking that position. So that's you. That's on you.
Well,
Galen's still on wacky weed, so can't say anything.
I'm unconcerned with that at the moment.
Okay, so you're going to leave it up. Okay, so
Yeah.
Well, I have an important question. Have we got any idea how competent this person is?
He's very
our
competent.
journey? Very competent.
Through your
Okay.
journey together, he is very competent.
Well, that's good to know then.
Yep.
Yeah, I
More
like him.
competent than Radnor?
I don't know. I kind of want the option to just take off and not fuck everything up if we feel like it, you know. If I'm the commander, that's going to be harder to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, you've got a built-in scapegoat if you let him do the talking. His name's Quentin.
No. Let's sacrifice him.
Might be worth it. Quentin produces papers that apparently there's already been a contract for the Green Company to arrive here. So you guys are directed to a barracks where you will be provisioned, outfitted. You've traveled a while, so you're not going to be put on duty right away, but likely will be tomorrow. So after being shown your barracks, where you guys will be able to, at least sleep, have water, and what food there is. The food, by the way, I will give it to you through Galen. The food that you are provided with is summoned food. Apparently, this is one of the reasons the clerics have been sought after and brought in here. They are indeed running low on food, and being able to create it out of nothing, very useful.
Can't out-siege clerics.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that, in case we ever need to siege some clerics. All right.
Right. So the food is not bad. Certainly is nourishing, and Constantine's clattering on the keyboard in the background again. Soft touch keyboards, Constantine. They're your friends while streaming.
My apology.
Right. So you're basically given, you can wander around if you wish at this point. You're not exactly sure. You know where you're here. You're looking for the source of whatever it is that they are vying for and have their agents here looking for. You still hear your keyboard, Constantine.
Did I not?
No, you didn't. I'm gonna take a
There.
nap. I'm fucking tired. Like a person as big as me traveling all that way, I'm gonna be in need of some rest, big time.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
You've got an uncomfortable cot in a room with another 100 people, but there you go.
What are you saying about size there, Randall the Large? Scrimble check the halfling. Might take issue with that.
Well, we can
I'm just
push.
saying that I have a disadvantage being so large.
He's half the size, so obviously he's half as weary.
You two should push your cots together, and then you'll have enough for Radnar, and the space you won't take up, he will. Yeah. Then he can get full rest. That's how that works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Sure.
You can even cuddle.
Not the big spoon.
That does not
All right,
surprise
so-
me.
Not a lot in the way of privacy where you're being holed up here. But yeah, a bunch of soldiers. Smells horrible. The food's at least good. Radnar, you eat, you sleep. Grab a cot, grab some rest. Most of the Green Company is doing the same. You guys have been traveling hard and very quickly to get here.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just assume you're over a table where you guys have just taken over a table to yourselves so you can discuss what you want to do. There's something you have to find here.
I was going to say, we're looking for a artifact of some description, but we have absolutely no idea where it is.
Yeah.
I can't remember if we know what it looks like.
No.
So Redrian, your sponsor, the guy you contact with the stick, believes that it's likely a part of his ship or a ship like his that brought him here.
Oh, the meteorite that crashed to the south.
No, definitely not that. That's a new thing. This thing has been here a very long time.
Oh, okay.
We should have stopped by the dragon, or the non-dragon, to ask about, what sort of the ship part might have looked like, seeing as he was, doing
The Dragon.
Yeah. Never mind. Too late now. I mean, how do we know what we'll... I mean, do we think that these people have got it? Do we think it's in their vault somewhere and they're protecting it? Or do we just think it's somewhere in the city?
It's just in
I
the
don't know
city
what it
is
is.
all we know.
Right.
And so we're like, alright, I guess we gotta go here and ask around, maybe?
So that's the general idea is like someone may know where it is, but the forces vying to get it don't. They just know that it's here. Otherwise, someone would have already claimed it.
Well, how do they know it's here? Did somebody just say, hey, it's here? Or can they sense it?
That's a question.
I think the lady that was with that bad cult said it was here as well. And I
Right.
think she had semi-solid info, but not detail.
So I mean,
Um,
if we just wanted to end it, then we could just go, we got the thing, and then run out of the city, and then that information might get disseminated out, and then there would be, then they would be chasing after us, which wouldn't be good. But
yeah.
it would be a way to draw them away when we then come back and search the city for it. But I don't know. Man,
Yeah, you haven't checked in for a while, so I mean, maybe other answers could be forthcoming. You don't know.
There's also, I have a relative in this city, but
no, why are we staying with
Who
them?
may not be too happy to see.
the thing is, I have to be careful. I'm actually hiding my crest. I think it's a ring that I have. I'm putting that in my bag of stuff instead.
Why are you hiding it?
Because if someone sees my family crest, who is also from my family, they're gonna probably try to kill me.
Is your whole family like humans?
They're all insane. Quite literally.
That doesn't answer my question. Are they
Current
humans?
company not excluded.
I don't know if they're all humans. The demons, vampires, human, maybe, question mark. There might be some hen in there. They got around, obviously.
So no dwarves.
No.
No.
So if you hit it
Definitely no
on me,
dwarves.
I could just say I stole it.
I mean, yeah, here. That's a good idea.
What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
They're gonna think the fucking dwarven lady is a fucking... No, I stole it. It looks nice.
Yeah, that's a
don't
good
care.
ided You can hold on to my crest for a
I'm not
That
bit.
will
gonna
certainly
wear it.
have
I'll put it in
no
a pocket.
repercussions at all.
But I definitely keep note of this stonework on the crest, and if you
Mhm.
see this mark, that guy needs to die. Hopefully subtly.
Because there can be only one?
Yes.
Wait a second. Are you an Amber?
Yeah.
How did I not know that?
Oh, Sultan Reinbach the Seventh of the Amber Line. Yeah. Well,
Oh,
we
geez.
kind of changed our name.
What was
after a
Ragnar's
couple
intelligence
years.
score? And he just looked this over the
Couple points
entire
left now, I think. Yeah.
A couple hundred years after this current time, but when we switched dimensions, we kind of decided we shouldn't openly have that be our last name. So we split off into different sects, then mine went into the Rheinbach line. So
Well, good thinking.
yeah, because A and R are really far apart in the alphabet. You should look at the guys that said instead of amber, they went to blue.
Oh, nice.
A and B
They
are
got
too
found
close
so
together.
fast.
They did. Wiped right out.
All right. So what do you guys want to do?
So we get some rest.
Mhm.
And get
Okay.
some.
I think we should check in and see if they got any more information for us,
Yeah.
since we're working on no idea what we're looking for.
Yeah, we can check in and then I'll go take a nap.
All right. So somebody grab the stick.
All right.
Yeah.
Do it.
Who's doing the stick talking?
I'll do it. I like the stick.
Okay.
Hold on.
Roll me a D100.
Oh, making me roll? Oh no, I'm scared. It's because we're in the city, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's different now. I have to actually click it now.
Yeah. This is not a luck check. It's just a D100 roll.
Right.
Oof,
right,
okay.
Right.
93. All right. You do make contact with Redrian. So he asks,
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, is the sun? Hello. Can you hear me, Redrian?
Why do you sound like you're in a bathroom?
Oh, I don't know. Bad connection. We're in Galantry.
You're in the Landry. Perfect.
Yeah.
I have found more information. In fact, you
Oh,
can meet me in the Alexander Platz. It is a broad open area. It's paved with black marble. It's hard to miss. If you can meet me there, midday tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow? Where are you right now?
I will need to open a way there, and things have
Oh, okay.
progressed. It's a bit
Hmm.
difficult.
How are you doing?
You hear people screaming in the background.
Are you doing? Are you doing?
I
okay?
have to go. I will see you
okay.
tomorrow.
All right. Well, call me. Okay. I miss you, best friend. Boop, boop,
I can still hear him. He hasn't hung up yet.
Oh. How do I hang this up? Wait.
Oh well. I
So they're
guess we can get some sleep now.
Yeah, we gotta go to Alexander Platt tomorrow at noon. Noon. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Ragnar had already grabbed a cot. You do the same.
Yeah.
I cannot express
Snoring
how
loudly.
bad 100 people crammed into this building smells.
I think we should sleep in shifts.
Oh, we should sleep in beds.
Well, yes, but in shifts. I think we should take shifts so people don't try to take our shit. There's a lot of people here, and I don't know any of them.
No, well, you do know many of them because your
Well.
company is also here.
Oh, are we like surrounded with our company too?
Yes,
I wasn't
yeah.
sure if we got separated. Okay.
Nope.
Well then, just talk to the greenhorns. Be like, hey, make sure our stuff's good while we sleep.
And don't we have like private rooms since we're like the founders and shit?
No. Well, this
Well-
isn't your home. This is
This is
Right.
wartime.
And
boy.
this isn't the Green Company's place either. It's
Yeah.
just the
Okay.
barracks for the
Oh,
army.
that makes sense.
Yep, you were just thrown in a barracks with a bunch of other troops. Probably also mercenaries.
That's what
Probably
happens
also
when
slaves.
war be declared.
Mercenaries be making the money. That's exactly what's going on. All right, so
I mean, ask around, make sure we know where we're going tomorrow and how long it will take us to get there, so we don't, get up at 11:59 and miss the thing, whatever it is.
tomorrow you're basically going to be shown where your company is going to be put to use, which is to shore up one of the walls. So you're just going to be shown around there. It's not like you have to follow with the rest of your company. It's you can go off and do your own thing, but the company itself is like that. This is what you're contracted to do. There's a lot of good archers in your group, so you're going to be manning a wall. There we go.
Oh, when you say shore up a wall, you mean on top of the wall, not building
Yes,
it because it's
not building it.
knocked
no.
down. Right, okay. I was confused there.
They're being put in place as archers and to work some of the trebuchets that are up on the walls. You have some siege engineers in your group as well, so yeah. Night goes by uneventfully, other than it's hard to get rest with so many people packed into this place. Early the next morning, your company is roused. Again, you're fed with a lot of the cleric created food, water, not much else, a weak beer, just to get you going. And
Can
your
cleric created food be poisoned in any way? I mean, because this is a war of the gods.
yeah, it can
So
be
if-
poisoned after the fact, after it's created. Yeah,
Right, but could it be poisoned by other clerics as well as it is being created?
well, I mean,
It's a war of the gods, so if I wanted to make sure that the other clerics were doing that, then I would, find some way to subtly poison the food that was being created by those clerics.
sure, entirely possible, you guess.
All right. We got no
Actually,
way.
all Galantrians have celiac, and they're feeding them bread. That's what's going on. They're going to kill them with
No.
bread.
No.
I've been glutened.
Yes. I'll die in the next 20 to 30 years. Oh, no.
I will go into the battlefield with a jar of peanut butter.
So you don't have to go with your company. I mean, you are attached to them, but you're not necessarily part of the contract deal. You can go do your own thing. So if you want to seek out the plots, can be done. It's a broad open area paved with black marble. In the exact center is a belfry made of pink marble. There's a placard there telling you that it is a crypt holding the remains of Alexander Glantry, the hero who gave his name to this nation. It's also a bell tower, which you find out quite, suddenly as it chimes on the hour.
So it's a giant pink tower with a bell end.
Yes. There are orators literally on soapboxes, basically passing around the news, current affairs, telling what provinces have fallen, what provinces are under attack, etc. Just basically criers.
I want to listen in. Anything I recognize?
Breaking news. It's as you have heard coming in. There has been a mass of a lot of the demi-humans coming out of the mountains, a lot of giants, trolls, even orcs, are just all being seemingly agitated to just attack in mass, which has not been seen before. This many different of those non-human races bonding together just to cause mayhem like this. It's not even like they've got a leadership. They're just being driven to attack everything. More news about Alfheim has fallen. That was news you already knew of. There's not been any significant attempts to retake it right now. They're just gathering in various places, taking in the refugees, that sort of thing. Not good news, but nothing specifically pertaining to Galantry. There's not like an army marching on Galantry. It's just skirmishes on the outside of the walls. Sometimes hill giants are the big thing coming down out of the mountains to the east.
Oh, so we're just fighting against demi-humans? We're not fighting
So
against
far.
a human army?
No, not so far.
Oh, so we're just at war with demi-humans. Okay.
Mostly giants here.
Oh,
Okay.
giants. Oh.
Yep.
That's...
Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
Well,
So
at least their neck's really big.
As you meet here at the appointed time, Redrine arrives. He is dressed in gallantry finery, as if he were a noble of the class here, dressed to mingle in. He also has a very large felt bag, which he's carrying strapped around his left shoulder. Oh, my friends, you've done it! Before I came here, I doubted that we could be so close to our goal, but now that I'm here, I can feel the part stolen from my ship, and it was mine so long ago. It's definitely somewhere in or near the city. Now all that remains is the final part of our mission. There are people walking around you. He's not talking very loudly, but he's not whispering either. I suspect that D'Amberville, not you, Stoltheim, has cast powerful spells over the artifact to keep it hidden this long, but my shield is, and he kind of pats the bag that he has, is actually a part of the same, let's call it magic, as is the artifact. Like calls to like, and with it, we can find out what we are seeking. First, we've got to find out where the device is hidden. I can use my shield to focus on the pull of its energy. Then I'll try to open up a gate from here to there. Once we arrive, it should be a simple manner to adjust the magics of the artifact to stop it draining off the energy on which this world's magic depends. Then we can all go home. But now we come to your part in all this. Simply put, I want you to keep me alive long enough for me to complete the work. We're dealing with enough energy here to annihilate this planet and everything on it several times over. So it'd be bad if I were interrupted.
But how long do you think it will take?
I don't know. It depends on how well it's protected. But we should prepare for the worst, my good Scribbleshanks. If I'm knocked out or killed or rendered inoperable, you'll have to carry on without me. I've cast a spell on my shield. Again, he pats the package so that it can help you alter the artifact if anything happens to me.
What's the command word?
Stop.
Oh, okay.
We've got one chance. If we fail at this, well, it's been nice knowing you.
Mm.
And you'll want these. He pulls out some metallic bracers and hands out a pair to each of you. The artifact has noxious magical emanations. We called it lethal radiation or ionizing radiation back on my world. These will help you against that.
I assume we have a set for Galen as well.
Yes.
He's wandering around. Do we have any extra sets just in case something happens to one of them while we're down there or something?
He fishes around. Roll me a D4, Scribbleshanks.
I have found that we have 4.
There are 4 extra sets.
Okay. And
Ooh.
all right, well that's a thing.
Okay. So as you're putting this on, he pulls forth what looks like a silvered mirror from his felt bag, and he kind of just balances it on the toe of his boot, and he kind of moves it around towards the pink tower, so that the mirrored side is facing him and you all as well. What was that, Scribbleshanks?
No, nothing.
Mm-hmm. So Galantry City, full of powerful magic users. So displays such as this mirror out, and you notice that there's starting to be an image forming in the mirror that is not just a reflection of the plots around you. Some folks are watching. A few of them are just giving the golf clap. Such magics are fairly common in Galantry. You might be mistaken for street performers, as a matter of fact. Slowly, an image of a cavern forms on the surface of the shield. One of the bystanders, person who's got a spider tattooed on his forehead, walks up behind Redred and starts shouting, "You've done enough as it is, stranger! Leave this place now!" Redrian looks kind of shocked, and before any of you can do much of anything, he sets his mirror to spinning. And all of you make me save versus magic spell, please.
Save versus
spells or magic stuff. Is what you mean?
Yep.
Made it.
Nope.
So we're separating the body.
And Dilga?
All right. That.
Save versus spell. Yeah.
Spell
Yes.
or magic staff?
Come on. There we go. Sorry, my apologies. It was taking a second to load.
Okay, so all of you are pulled towards the mirror and through. Those of you that failed your save, on the other side, all of you drop 1 point of con temporarily as you start vomiting your guts out. Almost like septic bowels, but only coming out of one orifice.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Oh.
So Dilga and Dion or Stoltheim are the two that are affected by this.
So my con just drops down by 1.
Yes, and if that changes your bonus, that also changes your hit points.
I don't think it does change the bonus, so I think we're good.
What is it lower again? My apologies.
Con.
Your
Con.
By
con.
one.
By
Con.
1 point.
Ah, okay. That sucks, but
Okay.
it is what it is.
The last image you get before you're sucked into or through the mirror is Redrian taking flight and doing battle with the spider faced or spider tattooed faced man as they both fly up into the air.
Oh, he's not coming with us.
Nope.
Oh dear.
Bum fight.
You find yourself in a huge cavern made of black stone, kind of fused together from extreme heat. It's very spherical, almost like you're like inside of a great ball, except for the flattened floor that kind of cuts it into a hemisphere.
Is there anything that we can see immediately in this area?
There is a large box, maybe 60 feet long by 60 feet high. It looks like it's made of some kind of dull, pitted gray metal. It looks very old.
Wow, I mean, 60 by 60. It's huge.
That's pretty big, yeah.
Is the shield with us?
No.
Okay.
Oops.
Well, I mean, we can't defend him now, so I guess we do whatever we need to do here. Which I have no idea what that is. Let's investigate the box, I guess. Oh, has anybody got a better idea?
Is it dark in here?
No, there seems to be a very dull light that you can't really see where it's coming from. It just seems to be just suffusing everything. So everything is lit up in this very dull light.
Do I have any idea like what this is?
You want to get closer to it and check it out?
Yes.
Okay. So getting closer to it, it's not simply a box. It looks like it was snapped off of something, as there's metal spars and rivets sticking out in all directions of this, like it was torn from something much larger. There's a strange grid work that seems to surround the entire box, and it is actually what is giving off the glow in this building, but it doesn't. It seems to like push out the lights, not so much as like it's glowing itself. It just seems to be like emanating out of this and filling the chamber. As you get closer to it, it is humming. There's like a thrumming in the air as you get a little closer to it, Radnar. Also, there's a few smaller items near it. There's a statue on a pedestal, and there's a cluster of tables with what looks like magical paraphernalia on it.
I think this is what we're looking for. Like the whole thing, the big thing. I think that's it.
I don't think we can smuggle it out.
No.
Oh, I mean, somebody else has been in here at some point because there's that table with stuff over there. Does anybody know what that stuff is?
I can look at it. I'm gonna look over the table. I'm not touching anything.
Okay.
But I want to look
cluster of
at
tables, cabinets, and equipment. Clearly a wizard's laboratory. A rather strange wizard's lab, though. Among the more useful items or unusual items are a crystal ball attached to a metal grid with a wire, 2 poles with a spark of electricity arcing between them. There's a 5-foot square cube of black lacquered wood and a multicolored globe suspended in midair over a long table. So this is just what you see. You're not touching anything.
Oh, this is a very interesting lab.
I'm going to start turning on my magic sight.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
So you're going to take the 10 minutes to do that? What is everyone else doing during this time?
I'm going to see if there's any evidence that this might belong to the Amber guy.
Okay. So are you touching anything or just looking?
I'm just looking. If I gotta move anything, I'm going to take like the hilt of my knife and like shoof stuff with it. Like if there's papers or something that I can like slide it to look at what's under it and stuff.
Okay, roll me a d6. And so yes, you're touching things. Not with your hands, but you're still touching things.
Oh yeah. D6. 1.
Okay. You do actually see on a few papers on the table scattered about, yes, the mark of amber, your family's crest on a few of those papers.
Yep, this is it.
Want to touch it?
I feel like if I physically touch any of this, it might alert him.
I mean,
Like,
if you're gonna
because
touch it-
I'm an Amber member.
No.
So, no. I'm gonna shoof the papers back into place with the hilt of the knife. And kind of
Okay.
just. I'm gonna go look at the big box.
So when you move the papers around, the statue, that I was speaking of, moves.
How does it move?
It takes a step off the pedestal. It is a bronze statue of a stern, determined-looking man in archaic gallantry dress. Its eyes blaze off like there's a furnace beside it. And it starts to slowly creak towards you. Radnar, I'm going to say this took 10 minutes. Radnar, your vision clicks in. Yeah, it's overwhelming. This whole chamber, all the light given off of by that huge box is magic. Like the whole cavern is suffused with magic.
Okay. Ah!
Yeah, it is blinding.
Radnar.
Yes, yes.
Living statue. Living statue. Living statue.
There's a
I'm
living
backing
statue
up.
here?
I'm
Yes,
backing
it is
up.
slowly
Living
moving its
statue.
way towards you.
What is the statue made out of?
Bronze.
Does it look like it's angry?
Well, its face is impassive.
He looks stern.
It looks
Can-
very
do we have-
stern.
Does it? Okay. Random thought. Do we have something? Do we have a pencil, pen, whatever, and a piece of paper we can give it?
No.
I mean, I'm sure we've got that stuff in our knapsacks or whatever. I mean, we're primarily, or the Green Company is primarily a
wait.
cartographer's sort of thing.
I do, because I had been writing scrolls before. I do have some paper and
Yeah.
quill ink.
Can I still cast ESP once a week?
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can detect any thoughts from this thing.
Oh, you cannot. It's not a living being. It is a construct.
Oh. Okay.
So you want, Dilga, you want us to give the pen and paper to the to the statue that might be menacing Schottelheim?
Yeah, but it's moving slowly enough, as long as we're looking at it, probably, that it's not going to be too much of a problem. No offense, I've heard stories of statues that move very fast when you don't look at it. And no offense, I don't think any of us are willing to risk that.
Did you blink? Did you blink?
No.
Right. Well,
I intend to.
Keep backing up. I'm like rotating around the table as he
Yep.
follows me. Like
It's definitely heading toward you.
Alright, well-
Its speed is starting to pick up just a little bit as it's getting a little bit momentum behind its heavy footfalls.
Dilga, knock it over.
So, what did it say?
Attack
No.
it.
Did it just throw away the paper?
No, it's getting
No,
faster.
Is anyone doing? Who's doing something with the paper? That's
I
what I
I'm
went-
want to
going
know.
to give it the paper,
So you want to go up to it and give it paper?
paper and a pencil.
You roll initiative, just you.
God fucking damn it.
If you
Fuck you.
have a dex bonus, you can add it to your roll.
Okay, what's the initiative?
Just
It's
a
a
D6.
D6.
If you
D6.
have a dex bonus, you can add it to
No. No.
I mean, there is an initiative button.
it. Oh, you still go faster. Yeah, it's going to crush you beneath its mighty arms. It's not caring about your paper. You do go faster than it, though. What do you want to do?
Push. Push. Push it on its side. Does it have
Okay.
legs?
It has legs. It stands maybe 3 times your height.
Oh.
It seems to be incredibly heavy. Evidenced by its footfalls leaving cracks in the ground.
Counter. If I push it over, it has to let go of me to stand up.
Well, it hasn't got you yet.
Make an attack roll. If you want to try and push it over, just make an attack roll.
It's
Yeah, it
either
hasn't
that-
grabbed you yet, so.
It hasn't,
It hasn't
grabbed
grabbed
me
you yet. Yeah.
Do,
It's
do we wish
obviously
to stay
going
here?
to attack you, though.
Are we going to stay here, or are we going
You
to
can't
leave?
get out. There's no other way out. We're in a sphere.
Yeah, we gotta
Okay.
wait in here until that guy shows up.
Or maybe we'll work something else out.
I'm thinking maybe I should dispel magic.
Mm.
That might
Well,
work.
Dilga needs to act
Well, it's
first,
not
though.
our
After we
turn
get
yet,
this round
so-
done, then you're
Okay,
welcome to
yeah,
do things.
I'm just gonna move back a bit
Okay.
and just grab out my weapons and look at it and simply say, if you attack me, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna make your life many pain. Because I'll tell you what, you can break my bones, but half of the bones in a body are in the hands, and I'll tell you what, I can break those.
It hits armor class -3.
No, my armor class is not -3.
Right. Yes. So it just comes down with its fists. Oh my goodness. Hold on.
I'm fucked.
Yoga paste.
Yeah, but you always kill him.
Oh
It's
my
fine.
gosh.
Is my character dead? If it's dead, it's dead.
Well, I assume
Well,
it's
we
just
slept,
huge
so you're
damage.
healed, but
Yeah, but if it's dead, it's dead. It's this type of game. I know how
Yeah.
you guys
Make
you
me
old people
make
play.
me a save versus Dragon's Breath, which is basically the death save in this game.
oh god.
Oh,
All right. So
that's
this is
phenomenal.
what the damage would have been. Again, it's slow. It's ponderous. You would have taken 30 points of damage as it smashes slowly down as it brings the double-handed Kirk bump down and slams into the ground as Dilga rolls away, cracking the ground beneath it. This thing is really heavy, Dilga. It would not be good to be hit by it. Now, everyone else can initiate. I think Radnar said he's casting. Is anyone else casting, Neon? You casting? And it's going to be Scrimbleshanks is going to roll the d6 for your side.
Oh, dear.
I don't think I have anything. Well, no, I'm not gonna cast, but I'm gonna, not cast.
Okay. All right. So go ahead, Scrimbleshanks.
I have
for your
rolled.
side.
I'm just as good as Dilga.
4. Okay. Dilga is still the closest because Dilga took steps forward to meet the thing. So it's going to bring back its fists and it's going to try and do that giant overhead axe chop down on you again.
Mhm.
That hits. Okay, again, it is ponderously slow. You can make that save again.
Well, I don't know if it'll succeed again, but
Oh.
Ouch. Most decidedly not.
All right, 34 points of damage. How many hit points does Dilga have?
38.
Okay.
Nice.
Mostly killed Dilga with one blow as it the ponderously slow but heavy fist come down, smashing into Dilga.
Okay, if I die by
your
this,
guy's
that's
turn.
fucking hilarious.
34 points of damage. Your guys' turn. Radnar's casting. What are you casting?
Dispel magic.
All right, I need to look this up to see because this was created by a very powerful wizard. Let me see what we can do here. Dispel magic. That is what level?
That's a 3rd level spell. If the level of the caster of the effect to be dispelled is higher than the level of the caster of dispel magic, there's a 5% chance per level difference that the dispel
Magic
will
items are unaffected. This is
Ah.
this is a magical item. So you
Is it?
cast, you cast. It does nothing.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
next, that was spell casting.
Okay. I'm using an item.
Okay, so that would be ranged.
Okay. I'm gonna use a scroll of lightning bolt.
That's a good one.
Dude.
Yeah. I don't know how many damage a lightning bolt is, but
You would do the spells as if it were your current level.
I still don't know.
So a
how
lightning
many
bolt
lightning bolt.
does Let's see. D6 per level of the caster. So it's a D6 per each of your wizard levels.
Ooh, so 66.
Okay.
Bam! 22.
Okay, it gets a save versus spell for half. What level is it based on? Okay, no, it's saved. So it takes 11 points of damage from that as the lightning kind of. You're not actually sure if it hurt it or not. Its skin glows for a moment from the heat of the lightning blast, and you can see some pitting and scouring on its skin, but it doesn't seem to slow it down. Okay, so
Radnar,
that's
can you
range.
do anything with ice after I just heated it up really good?
Scrimbleshanks, are you doing any kind of shooting or anything else?
Yeah, actually, I can.
This is range still.
I'm not ranged. I'm
You're not going to range? Okay, so melee, that would be Dilga with your 4 remaining hit points. Constantine, you're up.
Oh, what am I doing? Besides
All right,
running?
that's the question. Are you going to run away or are you going to fight it? You have 4 hit points.
I have 4 hit points. You guys don't mind if I run away from that?
Not at all.
Run away. Yeah,
Okay,
he's
I'm
kinda-
out. Fuck that. No, fuck that. No, I have 4 HP. Can't deal with that. No thanks. I'm good with normal things. No. No, can't deal with that. No offense.
All right. Scrimbleshanks, you doing anything?
I'm going to close it and engage in melee because why the hell not?
I thought none of that.
And
Sorry.
I guess
There we
I'll
go.
shout out. I know someone in this party was shouting about being able to change stone to mud or something. Can we trap it in mud? I don't know. Was that Galen? I can't remember.
No, I have that spell, but I don't have it memorized.
No.
And I don't think
All
there's dirt around here.
I mean, we're on a giant marbly fused obsidian thing.
Oh.
I don't know if that
there's
counts
stone
or not,
here,
but, you know.
so yes, turn
Oh,
the
okay.
stone to mud, perhaps, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay,
maybe.
so that was round.
Anyway, but I will flame on with my fiery longsword. I don't have a cold version, so
So do you want to
Hey-ya!
melee with it, or do you? Oh, you are.
yeah, I'm meleeing with it,
-6 will hit. It's actually
and I do
easy.
6 points of damage to it. So
6 points of damage. Okay, so
I don't know if that
17
even
points of
gets
damage
through.
done to it. Next round, Radnar, are you going to be rolling for your side? Is anyone casting?
I am going to be casting, but I have a question first because I would know
Sure.
Oh, I should
that. Would I be able to dimension door this thing outside of this sphere that we're in? Do I think I would?
That's a good question. Here, let's look at the spell real quick. What level is that? There it is,
That's
4.
a 4th level spell.
All right. Actually, you don't know because it has to go to a location within 360 feet known to you, or an unknown location totaling no more than not more than. So you can move it 360 feet away from you.
Will that put
Whether
it
or not that's going to be
outside?
outside of this or not, you're not sure.
I mean,
three-
would 360 feet put it outside of the area that we're in?
No.
Do 360 feet straight down.
Yes, but
360
if the
feet straight into
destination is occupied by a solid body, the spell
Yep.
fails.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now it does move awfully slow, so just moving it 360 feet away from you is going to buy you a lot of time.
That's true.
Is the ceiling less than 360 feet up?
No. Well, actually, you don't know. It is a very tall ceiling.
I'm going to dimension door it 360 feet up at like an angle, so if it falls,
It's
it won't
not on
fall
us.
Oh no!
Okay.
Which direction was Dilga running? Let's hope it wasn't there for there.
Okay. Well, yeah. So go ahead and roll initiative. Well, you're casting.
Yeah.
Is anyone else casting? Beyond you casting this time?
No.
Okay, Radnar, roll your d6 for your side.
All right. Oh,
All right, it goes first. Scrimbleshanks just ran in to melee
Hello.
it.
Oh no.
Oh, it misses.
Whew.
It's cumbersome. It rocks the floor though near you as it comes down with its two huge fists.
It's used to
Ragnar, you cast
stomping
your
at
spell.
human height.
Yeah.
It does get a save to resist the teleport. It does not resist the teleport. You teleport it 360 feet.
Yep.
Okay. Roll 36d6.
Oh my God.
All right. Dig it.
Pray for big numbers.
I mean,
All
we can only
sixes.
6. Yeah.
Let's
Oh, I-
see. At least 5 sixes. Come on.
6. Well, no.
Okay.
The average would be what 6 of each number if you're rolling 36 dice. So 16 times 7,
Hmm.
105.
Oh,
Okay,
that's a lot of
you-
sixes.
You
That's
do 131 points of damage to it as it falls 360 feet. The bad part is it's not enough to kill it.
Oh.
It
Yeah, but we
smashes
got it
into
a
the
lot of the
ground,
way there.
cracks the black stone, and sinks like waist deep into it. But then you see it's still moving as it begins to push itself up out of the floor. So that was casting. Anyone got missile? Dion, did you have an item you want to use?
Yeah, I'm gonna fireball it with a.
So you guys have done just under 200 hit points to it so far. Okay, go ahead. You're gonna fireball
Yeah.
wand.
I'm gonna do a scroll of fireball on it.
Okay, I'm gonna say it can't do the save because it can't actually maneuver out of the way currently because it's in a hole.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll the damage.
That damage is a number. What is it? Is it also 66?
You've done about 150 points of damage to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead. Give it to me.
Is that also 66? I think for
It is,
fireball, or is it 8?
Fireball is based on your level. It is. Hold on.
I'm level 6.
Fireball. Here it is. Yeah, D6 per level, and it would be your wizard level.
Perfect. Boop. 32.
32.
That's
Oh,
really
yeah,
high damage.
its bronze skin is boiling. Some of the metal is starting to run. It's red hot, but it's still moving. All right, that's range. Scribbleshanks, you want to do anything?
I mean, I assume it is far enough away from us that I cannot close on it and get it.
It's got to get up
Probably not.
still, too.
You wanted to make sure it didn't fall on you, so probably not
Exactly.
close. Yeah.
I mean,
Actually, no, I take it back. He used almost the entirety of the 360 feet to go up, so he couldn't go diagonal. So no, it's close. It was just as far enough
it
away
fell
that it
right
land
next to me.
directly on you. Yeah.
Jump out of the way.
It's still
I
prone.
Ooh. I remember something I have in my packet, in my backpack. Like, I will try this. I don't know if it works or anything. I have a wand of paralyzation.
Okay.
I will go searching in my backpack, pull it out, and use it on it.
Okay. You expend one of its charges.
Yep.
As a construct, it cannot be paralyzed, however.
Oh, well.
Good thought, though. Good thought. Dilga's still running away. Stoltheim, what are you doing?
I did the fireball.
Oh, you did the fireball. That's right. Yeah. All right. Well, that is it. Yeah. So next round we'll have Dilga roll the d6. Who's casting? It's definitely hurt. It's definitely hurt. It's starting to fall apart. Its bronze skin is just like it's softened from all the heat, but it's still moving. Casting? Anyone?
I'm using an item.
Using an item. Okay, so
No
Dilga, roll a
cost.
d6 for your side. 3, 6. It goes first. It takes its action. It is slow and ponderous to pull itself out of the hole so that it can move. Your turn.
Okay.
Anybody got range? If you're using an item, it's range.
Is there anybody like near it? Like is
Yes.
right there?
Scrimbleshanks.
Hello.
Okay, could I shoot a lightning bolt at it without hitting him?
Yeah.
Okay, I will shoot a lightning bolt from
It's
my
much
staff.
taller than Scrimbleshanks is, so yes.
Okay,
Oh yeah, it's making all
so
about
that would be
height.
8d6. Let me say if he doesn't make a save.
Makes it save, so it'll take half damage.
Is that 8d6? Yeah.
So
So
32 or so 16 points.
Okay. Yeah. You again. It's bronze skin is starting to crack, and you start to see seams come apart at some places, but it's still motive. Anyone else want to use an item?
I'm gonna say, the Scrimbleshanks, get out of there.
Okay, eventually.
And I'm withholding. I have a bottle of high proof alcohol, and I'm ready to yeet it. And I'm just waiting for him to move away.
Oh no,
'cause
yeet
then
it.
it's still-
Go on, yeet
Yeah,
it.
you can hold an action and let him move if he wants to move, and then do it.
Mhm. Yeah.
But I will point out, Stoltheim, it's basically already on fire. Adding more fire to something that's already on fire doesn't really do anything more.
Oh, it won't make it hotter. Oh, well, all right. Well, instead, I'm just gonna. I pull out my brand new longbow of range and pew.
Pew pew. Okay.
Uh,
Oh, that way misses.
I just. Phew. Oh, this is a lot different than a crossbow.
Yeah, this takes skill to use. Imagine that. Okay, that's ranged. Anyone want to do melee? Dilga, do you got any potions or anything on you? Because you guys did get potions. You can be shoring up your hit points.
I have some potions.
I do too. I could give him one, but he's running away.
No, all of you have some. That's one of the things you loaded up when you went off with the Green Company. I think all of you had what, 6 each? Yeah. So Dilga, you can drink one healing potion if you want while you're still moving away.
Can you double fist them?
Can't swallow more than one around.
Damn it.
One can only guzzle so hard.
Ah!
Of course, you're
I think
muted,
he's
so we
muted
can't hear what you're
from
actually
his
doing.
headset.
Okay.
Double
What do I roll to give myself health from the healing potions?
It's a
Work
Okay.
out how much the healing potions were worth, how many hit points they heal, by rolling the number that we were told last week about the healing potions we were given.
It's
If you have not noted that down, then
No,
it is a
I just
D6.
wrote down how many I had.
D6.
D6. We
D6.
have
Thank
Yep,
you.
roll a D6.
D6 healing potions.
Okay. My apologies, Bert. But I'm so used to not putting down notes. D6.
5 points back. So you're moving away, you get 5 points back.
Yay! That's pretty good.
Okay. Stoltheim shot. Scrimbleshanks just moved out of the way. Did you want to do anything other
No, I
than
didn't.
move Scrimbleshanks? No, you didn't. Oh, you didn't move. Okay.
I
you didn't
was
move.
going to move, and then
Yeah.
and then Shotlime did not do the thing. So I will attack it, and then I will move it out of the way, and then I will look
Sure.
at Shotlime and go, "What? What were you doing? Why did I move?" So yeah, I guess I'll just hit it with my
Sure.
incredible magic sword of magicness again, because
Do you do extra fire damage with that too?
Not currently. It's
it's
already taking
on
fire
so I don't
damage.
know if I
each
can
round.
set it on fire further. So
Okay.
Yeah. 4 points damage. Okay.
yeah, I am minorly helping.
Your blade talks to you, says, I'm trying to burn it all I can, but it's already on fire, boss.
Oh my god, you can talk! Oh! Oh, no, maybe I'm just seeing things from all the heat. And
It's an assassin.
That's it. Secret assassin sword. Yeah, that tracks. All right, so that's round then. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Mhm.
Stoltheim, you're going to be rolling for your side. Is anyone casting this round?
I'm using an item.
3.
I think it's the highest so far. Well done.
I am
Okay, you guys
not
go
casting.
first. Radnar's using an item, so that's range. What are you using?
I am. Scrimbleshanks moved out of the way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. After I attacked, I.
Okay. Staff of Wizardry, Cone of Cold.
There you go. Double the damage.
Right.
So just whatever you roll, double it.
Okay, that'd be 16d6.
Cone of Cold, does it get a save?
Yes. Successful save indicates half damage.
Okay, it will save. It'll take half. But
Okay.
you're doubling your roll, so.
Yep.
It's not bad.
So it takes 70 points of damage. That's actually enough. It insta-cools, and as it takes a step forward, its leg kind of just shears off. As it looks down in puzzlement, as its one leg is now shorter, it falls forward, and it tries to catch its fall on its arms, which shatter when it hits the ground. And it tries to kind of just worm itself forward with its chin and chest, which just causes more damage until you've just got lots of broken up pieces of bronze golem on the floor.
Well, I run in and start stabbing the pieces of bronze that are on the floor as well.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I
it's
seem
not
to
gonna-
remember a play where something got covered in liquid nitrogen and then, slowly reformed back together again afterwards.
I'm hoping it's not going to pull some of that T1000 shit. And just,
Exactly. Yep.
Okay. Well, it seems to be disassembled at this point.
I mean, basically, I don't know any of the magic stuff, so that is how I'm going to occupy myself while the smart
Yep.
people look at the magic thing. I'll just be standing over there, kicking it apart and stamping on it and hearing it.
Yep, there's that.
I guess at this point, well, okay. This spaceship piece, this is the thing that the gods are fighting over right now, or
You don't know what it is, honestly.
and we know it's a piece of the spaceship, the guy said. And but the gods were looking for an artifact as well, which I think is this. So I think since the fighting's calmed down, Stoltheim's gonna take a step back and pray to the goddess real quick, and let her know, hey,
There you go. That's the cavern that you're in.
found this artifact. We're kind of trapped in here. Our helper is missing in action.
Okay. You tried to contact your goddess?
Mhm.
No communication. You feel like,
Ooh.
yeah, you feel like you are cut off.
Oh, radio static. Okay. Hey, Radnar.
Yes.
I can't contact my goddess.
We're probably in some sort of structure that blocks that sort of thing.
Yeah. That was the only statue in this place, right?
It was the only statue, right?
Alright. I mean, do we want to just check out some of the stuff on this table now? Or I think we should be wary about wards or traps or anything, but...
Constantine, mute yourself. Your keyboard is really loud. I'm sorry, man, but it is just loud.
You're fine. My apologies.
So yeah, on the lab table, some of the other interesting things that were there. There's that 5-foot square, the cube.
Oh, there's a cube?
Yeah, and then there's a multicolored globe, mostly blue, brown, and green. That's just kind of hanging suspended directly above one of the empty tables.
Well, look at the cube. I want to see the continuum transfunctioner.
Okay. The cube, looking into it, there is what looks like a miniature tornado inside of it.
Oh, that's
Its
fun.
mystery is
On
only
one side of the
by its
cube,
power.
there's a dial,
Mhm.
and there's 4 runes on the dial. And there's an arrow pointing to a rune. It looks like you can move it to one of the other 3 runes.
Renner, do you recognize these runes?
Do I recognize those runes?
You still have your magic side up?
I do. I never took it down.
Okay, yeah. It's written in the magical language: fire, storm, flood, and earthquake. It's currently set for storm.
Do I know how to turn it off?
You have a dial. There are 4 runes. There's not an off rune.
Does it like push in or pull up?
It just turns to dial. But no, it doesn't. If you want to play with it some, it doesn't push in or push down or pull up.
Okay, so what are the runes?
Fire, storm, flood, and earthquake. Currently set at storm. You're close enough now that you see that there's like a little miniature tornado in there. And since you're scrutinizing it and you're looking at the dial, you can actually hear the winds whipping around. And you can kind of see land down below it as well.
This is some weird shit. I don't want to just randomly start turning dials because I don't want to unleash any of this stuff, but are we supposed to like make off with this somehow?
If we want. I'm just looking at stuff because we're kind of stuck in here. There's also this weird floating orb thing. It's floating above the table. I don't know what that is. I think we should touch it.
Go for it.
It's about a foot in diameter. It has an impressive amount of detail on it. It's a globe that seems to be hollow. There's an opening at the top and bottom. You can even catch a glimpse of what looks like a tiny red sun inside the middle of the globe.
Is this a representation?
Tiny wisps of clouds that drift slowly across the surface of the ball as it all rotates very slowly.
Is this like a model of the planet with the hollow earth and the sun in the middle?
That's what it looks like.
Oh, that's cool.
The only thing that seems to be... Actually, make me an intelligence check.
Yes. I will do that. Hua. And click.
Okay.
Success.
It is definitely a representation of the world, the hollow world within. And as you're looking at it, you can even make out some of the continents, since the Green Company actually are a bunch of navigators and cartographers. You've seen maps. The only thing that seems out of place is there's a small red disc that hovers over one spot on the globe. It casts a ruby shadow on the surface below it. And as the globe turns, the disc turns with it so that it's always above that surface.
Where is that?
What did you roll?
9.
Moderate success. Okay. It's around where the continent of Alphasia is. You've never been there, so you haven't been there proper, so you don't know it well enough, but that's around where Alphasia is.
Hey, look at this. There's like a weird ruby disc over Alphasia. I wonder if that has to do with something the wizard's doing there. Wasn't Alphasia the place that was in a war?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're warring with another place, and
Thaisha and Alphasia are at war. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the dial from storm to flood.
Okay.
I just immediately turn and just
So yeah, the inside, the tornado dissipates, and then the rain clouds start bursting, and just massive amounts of water falling from the clouds onto the land below.
Does anything on the globe change when I do that?
Oh, that's a good point. So far, nothing. No.
I'm gonna watch like the clouds that are on the surface. Are any of those like starting to swirl and gather?
Yeah.
And... Yeah.
There's a massive clouds right above the desert that's far to the north of you. It's
Oh, the
just
desert?
being inundated with rain.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's fine. They need a drink. Okay, yeah.
You know what happens to deserts when they have big rainstorms? Dion?
Yeah. They have washouts.
Yeah.
I just pointed out, oh look guys, I turned this to flood, and then on the globe here, which is a perfect representation of our world, that there's a storm there. Oh my god, it's a weather control device.
Dion, Solstheim. I okay. Can I recognize where my homeland is, Bert?
I don't know if you're smart enough for that. Go ahead and make me an intelligence check.
Okay, because it's either that or my character's going to just start putting it in deserts. Fuck!
No. Nope. You've never seen your land from above like this. Probably have never seen maps of the area.
Still time. Do I remember the name of my homeland? It's a desert area. I can make
You
up a name
probably
on the
do.
spot if you need
Yeah,
me.
sure. No,
I mean,
you
is it
know where your
marked
land
on
is,
there
of course.
anywhere? Because I mean, it's a globe, not a map, right?
That's true. Is it? Can I search for it?
Well, again, you failed your intelligence check. You don't
Okay.
actually know what it looks like on a globe like this.
Still time. You can read maps, right? You're educated. No offense to anyone
little.
else, but like,
A little, yeah.
okay. So do you know? Okay. Do you have an idea? I can't read common too well. I can read dwarven well, just not common. I can speak it. Just well, everyone can speak it. If you can't speak common, what the fuck kind of person are you? Anyway, so you know, can you help find me my land of Astria?
Is that where the rain cloud is?
Whether or not you want to tell Dilga that
I
is up to
turned
you.
the dial back to storm instead of flood. And
Okay.
I just point at the desert that was getting rained on, and I'm like, there?
Oh, it's only getting. I wish it was flooding. We could use another flood.
Well, I
We
just
haven't had one for a
made
while.
it do that for a little bit, but I turned it off.
Unless it's been going on for a while. Has it been going on for more than like 10 minutes?
No.
No.
You can turn it back on to flood. Just don't let it go on for more than 10 minutes, or else like a couple kingdoms might die.
Well, I want
Again.
to see what else this can do. I mean,
That's fair.
now that I put
It's
it on
getting some rain.
storm, is the desert getting a storm now, or is the storm somewhere else?
The storm is somewhere else. It's it's to the east. It's in the Emirates, far to the east on the map there.
Okay, let's look at earthquake.
In here.
Let's look at the
Oh, you want to put it on earthquake?
Yeah!
Okay. The ground begins to shake beneath you.
Oh, hey, this might break open the ground and we can escape, guys!
How far deep are we?
I don't know.
Okay, that's great.
Well, we know where we are on the globe.
Well, you know what?
now, anyway.
If this is where the earthquake is, there is no possible way the fire will happen here. So I turn it to fire and I look to see what happens. Does a volcano go off?
I mean, we're just destroying Galantry. You are just destroying Galantry, rather than we. That's great.
Well, my next thing, I'm just curious where this is
So
all
as you're
targeting.
playing around with that,
Yeah.
you start hearing someone shouting at you that just appeared inside this area with you. You fools! What are you doing? A man in dark robes that seem to have stars twinkling in them is rushing towards you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I turn and I knock the the square off the table when I turn. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. I just saw all these wonderful things, and oh gosh, I knocked it down. Oh dear.
Make me a luck roll, high or low.
Hi, baby. Low.
As it falls down, it turns the dial.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
To what?
You don't know.
Okay.
Dial
Okay,
turns.
well, it's not on fire now, so that's good. Like, is this my relative that just appeared?
Moving towards you kind of quickly. Looks like
Yeah.
he's almost floating or levitating in the air as he's drawing himself closer to you. A little hard to tell from this distance. But yeah, he's shouting out in common.
So sorry, we've gotten a little lost, and this is an exquisite representation of the world here that you have. And you even got the Hollow Earth and everything.
Yeah. I'm sorry, give me just a second. Where's that block? Okay. So yeah, as he's getting closer. Everybody can make an intelligence check here. Everybody. I'm gonna actually make one too.
Nope.
Oh, this is funny. Dion did not make it. All right.
Nope.
Shake didn't make it. Wow. Okay. Only Radnar makes it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Dilga. We haven't gotten a roll from Dilga yet. Make me an intelligence check,
Oh,
Dilga.
Radnar got a high success.
Well, no offense to her intelligence, she ain't as dumb as Jenkins, but she ain't very intelligente. Oh,
That's funny. That's so funny. Radnar and Dilga both see the resemblance between Stoltheim's facial features and this person coming forward. No one else does, including Stoltheim.
Oh, Bert's muted. Or not Bert. Bill's muted. I see you talking.
I lean over to Stoltheim and I go, doesn't that guy look familiar?
No. But I think
Still
he's
moving
in
his way
charge of
toward
the
you. Again,
weather
this is a
control
really
device.
He looks
Looks
like
like
large
a pretty
area.
one.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes,
should-
Stoltheim. You can only tell that he's even more dancing, more handsome and
Dilga looks between
dashing
the two
than ever you have seen.
Dilga looks between the two of you, pieces two and two together, and it's like, oh my god, you two are both gay.
Well, yes, I am quite a happy individual.
No, I mean queer, homosexual,
Oh,
flamboyant,
oh my.
a strawberry,
Is he?
plays with the pirates.
I do like pirates. They are very fascinating and romantic. Oh.
Actually, it's completely not true. All of you Amberites are like trans species, so
It's
you know
true.
it's anything.
Yeah.
It literally anything.
We're monster fuckers.
You're not straight. That's all I know.
Yeah. Can
Mm.
it consent? Then it's an option.
A hole's a hole.
No, this is cubes. No problem.
So why do you have a weather control device?
So yeah, so again, approaching towards you very quickly, but this is a very large chamber, so it hasn't arrived yet. And I know we started late, but I would kind of like Jameis for this next part. Because
That's fair.
You might need him. So let's pause there with two of you realizing of the similarities between Stoltheim and this person coming forward. And assuming that Constantine hasn't just gotten my channel banned for that, we'll be back next.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shush.
Yeah. Never a thing. Never a good thing. Dion, what do you got going on?
Well, when I'm not playing TTRPGs with all my super cool awesome friends like you guys, you can find me at my channel at Substances Used, where I play retro JRPGs. We beat Wild Arms 4. It was a terrible game and a terrible ending. But we moved on to Wild Arms 5. And like anybody gaining a 5th Wild Arm, it's awesome. So it's a lot better than the previous 4th iteration. So
You
check
sure?
it out.
You haven't beaten it yet.
No, I
Even
just started
worse.
it, but I thoroughly enjoy it already compared to the previous one. It's like that much better already.
I see. Richard.
Well, I have 2 arms, and they're not wild, so I won't be anywhere near as good as Dion's channel. But you can watch me play video games badly here on Twitch at LMTDTMFFR, or, say it with me now, Limited time offer.
Limited
No vowel.
time offer.
We're so
No vowel.
I love
It
the
makes such a
consistency
great
and
barbershop
consistency.
quartet.
It's great.
It would be amazing. Bill, what are you doing with Frog Gods?
Well, I'm in the middle of running Cults of the Sundered Kingdoms. They're in the town of Growlix Grove now, investigating the curse on Morick Mansion. Also might be starting little bits of Rapanathuk for 5th edition soon. So anybody's interested in either game, get in touch with me and I'll get you in the game.
Awesome. Yep, our social links are there. Go to BlueMagicBlueMagik.com. Too many years worth of games to reasonably listen to. But grab a few, listen to a few. You'll be sorry, but you'll have fun anyway. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
See